What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Miss Wendy Williams. As you guys know, she's going to be doing a Lifetime documentary, another one, and this is basically going to showcase her illness, her sickness, and the strives and the things that she's suffering and struggling with as of now. And it's supposed to explain all the erratic behavior from dating young men, from having shopping sprees, from falling out on TV, from just the weird pictures that we have seen Wendy in, and wandering around New York, riding around in taxi cab, unsupervised, with nobody around, just doing what it do, baby. So in any event, there's an explanation for each and everything, and let's get to it. It's really sad that it has come down to this for Wendy Williams. A lot of people out here saying that it's her karma, but Bruce Willis suffered from the same thing that Wendy Williams suffered from. One of her illnesses that she has, dementia. Bruce Willis has it, so is it his karma too as well? Wendy Williams has been diagnosed with aphasia and frontotemporal dementia, according to her representatives. For Wendy, the news was shared in a press release on Thursday to correct inadequate and hurtful rumors about her health. A care team from Wendy wrote in a statement, as Wendy fans are aware, in the past, she has been open with the public about her medical struggles and grave disease and lymphedema, as well as other significant challenges related to her health. The press release states, over the past few years, questions have been raised at times about Wendy's ability to process information and have speculated about Wendy's condition, particularly when she begins to lose words and act erratic at times and have difficulty understanding financial transactions. Wendy received her aphasia and dementia diagnosed in 2023 from Cornell Medical, according to her representatives. The condition impacts her personality and the ability to understand language, according to her people. The condition impacts communication, personality, and the ability to understand language, according to the Mayo Clinic. The decision to share the news was difficult and made after careful consideration, not only to advocate for understanding and compassion for Wendy, but to raise awareness about her condition of dementia. And also, when it comes to the frontotemporal dementia, also Bruce Willis has this same diagnosis as well. This is very sad. It's very unfortunate. And I feel like they put this information out there, which the public already knew, and Tasha Caden already exposed it like 2 years ago, I believe, or a year ago. But in any event, Wendy Williams is coming out with a Lifetime documentary, and with Lifetime, and this is going to be her second one. And it's just very sad. It's very unfortunate. What it tells you to do is enjoy life and don't spend each and every day of your life working and dedicating your life to a job or a business, because at the end of the day, it can be all taken away from you. And then at the end of the day, you could end up like Wendy Williams, where she's not in control of her money. She can't do anything really with her money, but we understand the reasons why. But before she has reached, where she's at now, where it's very hard to, for Wendy to understand, and for people to understand Wendy, she shouldn't have been scared before she entered this process of these conditions that she's going through. But in any event, her money is protected, but at the same time, people that are close to her don't have, or were close to her, like her sister and her niece, they have, did interviews and say they haven't seen Wendy. We recently seen Wendy with her father, but other than that, now Wendy's doing a documentary, and it's just really just sad how, it all pans out. Like, Where does this leave Wendy and her son? Where does this leave everything for her? Like, is the state gonna get what she has? Is her family going to profit or benefit of anything that Wendy has? You know, why should strangers profit and benefit off of Wendy? What about the people that raised her, grew up with her, related to her? They should have some say in something, child. But in any event, it's not that situation. Wendy has a court order, person that is over her financials. So she has a guardianship out here in this situation. She has people watching over her, whether they in her best interest or not. But the difference between Bruce Willis and Wendy Williams' story, as it's been put out there, that Wendy Williams is surrounded by vultures and they're recording her and they got her all over the place just looking erratic, and it's because she's suffering from these illnesses and dementia, and so much is going on, and it's being showcased like she was a leader. She was running media, she was running TV. People wanted Wendy Williams to talk about her. I know people say Wendy's so bad, she's so terrible, she's awful. She talked about somebody's cancer diagnosed, she said this person was gay, she said this. People do that every single day online. If you go onto any blog site, if you go onto any place where people are talking about celebrity or anything, people say the most harmful things, the most disgusting things about one another. Okay, so let's not act like, oh, this is her karma. So is Bruce Willis karma too? You know what I mean? Like, shit happens. This is why you have to enjoy life. You can't dedicate every day to work, because at the end of the day, Wendy Williams was working for the network. She had the Wendy Williams show. She took sick, she got ill, they got rid of her. Point blank period. They threw her chair out there in the trash. They didn't even give her a farewell. So if you want to dedicate your life and everything to a career and a job, then at the end of the day you get no respect and you get tossed out on the street, and then now you got a guardianship. Shit, you better live your life to the fullest, because you don't know what the end might be. You might die young, you might die old, you might die from a sickness, you might be in a car crash. Anything could happen. So love the people that you love and make sure you get everything in order, that the people that you love, the people that you care about, the people that are closest to you, they benefit from what you have dedicated your life to. I mean, Wendy talked about how she dedicated her life to radio. She dedicated her life to TV. She didn't miss a day of work. She didn't go on vacation. She was a work mule. I mean, she worked and 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 she worked. And at the end of the day, she can't even enjoy a goddamn drink. So at the end of the day, make sure the people that you love and you care about is taken care of, and they can benefit from you and not some other strangers and some other family. Like, Lord have mercy. And the people that are out here saying that Wendy deserved this, like, do you go on blogs? Do you go on websites? Do you see what people say? Do you see people post up people's business, where they live at, who their kids are, how many surgeries they had, who they sleeping with, or what illness or what STD they have? People post everything. People post people's criminal records. They do crazy stuff out here, and they living pretty. Why ain't you judging them? But let's just judge Wendy. She has made a lot of careers, and she has helped a lot of careers as well as also harmed them. But she ain't never put nobody out of business. She ain't never got nobody canceled.